video. So I just wanted to showcase a little the mekk deck that I brought to locals this week. I had a really great time. My only loss was to Trap Tricks. I just didn't run enough back row hate in the deck. In Trap Tricks Trap Hole Nightmare, there's literally nothing you can do about it. It beats any mekk name. It's just a crazy card that you have to put all your respect into, and then you just lose to Rafflesia, or you lose to Trap Tricks is really a matchup. They out everything, so whatever. So yeah, that was all, but I went 3-1. I did much better than I expected this janky build that I took to be. So let me just quickly run you through how I played the deck, and yeah, it's gonna be really quick. I just want to showcase this fun build that I found, or didn't find but worked on. All right, so for the mekks, I ran the pretty standard 3 Girsu, 3 purple, 3 blue, 1 indigo, 1 red, 3 memory, 2 secret. I like 2 secret because drawing secret isn't the worst if you drawing secret really isn't too bad sometimes, because at base it's an infib basically if you draw it with any mekk name and like any other card that you can link the mekk into off or anything. I really like it. I like drawing it, and memory I could cut it too, but that's standard. I run red instead of yellow main because I really don't like losing to M-Pen. So that's the mekks. For the next engine, it's Mikankos. I ran 2 Uhimi, 1 Hare, I ran 2 Water Arabesque, I ran 1 Reflection Rondo, and I ran 1 Ceremony. So this engine actually performed incredible at locals. Going first, Uhimi by herself is able to basically net you a disrupt with a snatch. Going second, Arabesque is incredible. It by itself is, you activate Arabesque, summon Hare, bounce their monster, get Rondo, steal a monster. This engine was honestly incredible at locals. I'm very considering bumping Arabesque to 2 just because of how good this card was by itself at locals. I might even I was even considering cutting Uhimi and Ceremony because I was breaking on the Ceremony a bit. But I want to keep Uhimi just for something else later that I added, which is another really, really interesting tech that I chose to run this week. The other interesting tech was an Illusion of Chaos and Magician Souls. So yeah, I'll throw this in here as well. I ran 3 prep, and the big reason I ran this is because I didn't want drawing prep and Uhimi to be a huge brick, and Illusion of Chaos actually worked surprisingly well. This package really, I thought I was just gonna have it as just a draw one sometimes and whatever, but this package pulled a lot of weight because, first of all, Magician Soul is just a body that you have any World Legacy, you can link it to a lib, and lib is incredible in mekk, as you probably know. But like souls plus any, having a body in mekk comes up more than I really thought it would, having a free body. And also the draw did not disappoint, because with the fact that you're running these equip spells, sometimes you just want them engrave, and you can just pitch them off the souls, and you can grab a just free cards off the top. What's actually really nice is that against some things you can Rondo it, you can souls the Rondo, and then you can just destroy the monster, which can be really nice in some scenarios. And yeah, this package just really worked really nicely for me. I really liked it. And then as for generics, 3 Ash, 3 Valor, 3 Imperm, and 3 Tactics. Yeah, this is very standard. Valor, yeah, whatever. So that's the main deck. Here's the extra deck. It's also pretty stock. 2 Lib, 1 Morningstar, 1 Spectrum, and 1 Crusadia Avermax. I am probably going to be cutting Crusadia Avermax and IP in favor of a second Galatea, a second Girsu, and I'll probably cut like Underworld Goddess for a Zeus because I really want more of those. Those cards are incredible, and I'll just quickly show them here. The Galatea, Ding, and Zeus. Great cards. They just out so much. Even just sitting on a Zeus is just pretty crazy. Then just for generics, I ran a Gardna, a Spider, Mask, Unicorn, Access, Apo, and Goddess. Gardna, you link off Lib into Gardna for a free spin. Spider is if you get nibbed. Mask is for Unicorn, but also what came up is Goddess, which I never thought would, but it turns IP and with enough bodies on board, if you don't want to keep some of them and you're like, and you just remove this one monster, but in archetype mechs don't really have any way to remove monsters other than Unicorn on your opponent's turn. If you have no cards in hand, you can just go into Goddess, link away their monster. It worked pretty well for me at locals. Yeah, that's it. This is pretty standard. Then we'll throw it over the side real quick. And it's on 1 yellow, 1 change, 3 cosmic, 3 econ, 3 Regeki, 1 key, and 1. I was right, in 3 evenly. I want to main this. I want to cut this. I hate this card, but you know, whatever. The side was something that I was just mainly just test around with. I definitely just love more hate against trap tricks on the side because that deck is really good against mech from my experience against it. And yeah, that's what I brought to locals. I thought it was really fun. The mekk mekankos, they work surprisingly well. I honestly might give this a couple tweaks and try it next locals and see how well I do, and maybe I can update you on how well I did.